So I just experienced something and it hit me like a ton of bricks. And it made me realize that this is the perfect analogy in terms of how we accept brokenness in our life. And once we're finally fixed, how we go back to that brokenness, right? So you know how it is with home repairs. Sometimes there's something in the house that needs to be fixed and we put it off for various reasons. And we may have different workarounds around that repair until we're in a position to get it fixed. I had that same thing with my kitchen sink. The faucet had been leaking for well over a couple of months. I'm out of work and I did not know how much it would cost me to get it repaired, right? So I'm, holding on to those dollars that I have. And so I put in all of these different workarounds. And so you know how it is when your faucet is leaking, right? You begin to move the faucet head and get it into the right position. And sometimes that'll stop the leak for, an hour, or maybe, or until the next time you use it. Or you'll even do that with the knobs, right? You'll turn the knob just so that it stops the leak. So I had this workaround in place and had been doing that and had gotten accustomed to this workaround whenever I would do dishes or cook something or clean. This workaround was in place. Finally was in a position to call a plumber out to come out and repair my sink for me. And thankfully it wasn't as much as what I had feared. But here's the thing. Once he fixed it, I was still in the mindset of going back to the workaround. I had gotten so accustomed to it not working and so accustomed to whenever I turned it on and turned it off, I had to move the faucet head. I had to turn the knobs just so. And it was taking me aback. Okay, I don't have to do that. I'm walking by the kitchen and I don't see the leak or I don't hear it. But in my mind, I'm still going in there because I'm like, I need to do something here. I need to continue to do this workaround. And it's like, Tika, wait a minute, it's fixed. It's fixed. And so every time I walk into the kitchen now, I'm saying, it's fixed. It's fixed, leave it alone. And it just made me think how that happens in our lives, in our relationships. We create workarounds to tolerate or to navigate whatever brokenness we're in, right? We don't want to argue, so we walk on eggshells. We know what may trigger someone, so we avoid certain topics or conversations. We may not visit certain family members because we know that those relationships aren't where they need to be. They're not healthy. So we have these various workarounds that we do in brokenness where we put it upon ourselves to try to resolve it so that the situation stays calm for whatever reason that we haven't walked away yet. We have made a workaround to adjust. Finally, you fix it. Either you walk away from the relationship, you're getting some therapy, you're journaling, you're growing, you're feeling better, but you still feel the need for the workaround. Why is that? Why is it that we feel the need to continue the workaround? And it was just dawning on me that I had gotten so comfortable with the workaround. It had become part of my daily routine. The workaround had become part of my daily routine. And now that I don't have to do it, not that I miss it, but it blows my mind that that's no longer part of my routine. It's fixed. And we have to remember that in our own lives and just constantly say that to ourselves. It's fixed. I no longer have to do that as part of my daily routine. I'm healed. I am fixed. We have to recognize that and then begin to feel that time and that space with something else. And perhaps filling that time and that space is going to the Word of God. Perhaps it is going for a walk. Perhaps it is gardening. Maybe it is taking up a new hobby. Whatever it may be that you need to fill that time and that space so that your mind doesn't revert back to what you had gotten so accustomed to. I don't know, just something I was thinking about. It was just blowing my mind. I thought I would just put that out there and share it. But if you are fixed, shout it out. Know you're fixed. And you don't have to go back to or try to fill that time with what you were doing before. May God keep you and bless you.